Hey guys, welcome back to Mid-Card Mania. I'm Daniel. And as you can see, I am joined by Steven Teddy Bear. The only Steven that's actually reliable. Hey, I'm kidding. He's at home crying right now. Steve, under the weather right now. Not feeling good, he says. So, yeah, soldiering on for a while without him. But me and Steven Teddy Bear, we're used to it, so we're going to move right along. And guys, I want to welcome you tonight. We're doing Starrcade 1991. And the match we're going to be doing is the Lethal Lottery Tournament match, tag match. And it is Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and Todd Champion going up against Cactus Jack and Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker. Now, there ain't really a whole lot of build up to this match particular yet. Like, I'll get to that in a second. I guess the weeks rolling into this, though, the only person that was really involved in anything was Cactus Jack. And what it was, Sting was like a favorite to win the whole Battle Bowl, thing. But Luger just turned on him. He was just in the middle of a feud with Rick Rude. And then, of course, Cactus Jack and Abdul the Butcher was gunning for Sting as well. So, like, literally Sting had like at least four guys, all coming after him. There could have been more, actually. I don't remember. But that was kind of the thing going into it, so everybody was waiting for that match. We got this match. Now, the Lethal Lottery, for those, and I doubt this is possible, but just in case, those who don't know, was when they had the entire roster. And, of course, they have split in two different locker rooms. There's the face locker room and the heel locker room. But they would randomly draw names out. And, of course, you could, and it's tag matches. So you could actually have face and heel teaming up against, another face and heel, or face and face against face and heel, or heel, just whatever. It was any random combination. And, of course, they had the entire roster there, but not everybody would get picked. It was, random lottery. Now, I heard, it was all rigged. It was, they had it predetermined. But I heard there was 1 year, and if you guys know anything about this, because I've read it somewhere once, and I've yet to be able to find that article again, or any other review that says this, but I, heard once that, one of the years they did the Lethal Lottery, they did it legit and booked on the fly. And anybody know what I'm talking about here? If you guys happen to know that, please let me know in the comment section down below if that's legit or if wherever I read that from was just full shit. Either way, it was always predetermined because it was always like it was anything can happen. It's all random. But every single year they would have either two friends who were partners on opposite sides. Oh, it's the Lethal Lottery. It's so random. Anything can happen. What are the odds? What a coincidence. Or they would have two enemies teaming up. Oh, we can't believe it. You just never know here in WCW. Yeah, it was the same thing every year. This match, on the other hand, we get a team of faces and a team of heels. So you're thinking all right, this is going to be a straightforward thing. I'll be honest, before I actually sat down and watched this match, I never watched anything other than the main event. I knew who won the match, but I didn't know anything about it. So I just assumed this is going to be a fairly straightforward just match. That was it. That's what I figured. No, what happens is, so you get Ricky Dragon Steamboat, which, legend. And then, of course, Todd Champion, who apparently was one half of the Patriots. I think Firebreaker Chip was his tag team partner. If I'm not mistaken, he was the cop, and Firebreaker Chip was a fireman. And that was their gimmick. They're just we're, servicemen here in the U.S. Emergency services, right here. This is us. And I don't know if they ever won any championships or not. I just know they didn't really last too long in WCW. But anyways, that's the first team. And you're all right, a couple old baby faces. You got Steamboat. I don't know shit about champions, so I'm just eh. And then over there, so you got Cactus Jack, which we all know, crazy madman, and then Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker, which I'm familiar with. But as they call his name, Abdul the Butcher just flips out in the heel locker and just beats the shit out of him. And of course the commentator's well, maybe he doesn't realize the rules, and he thinks he should be Cactus's partner. And I'm oh, he knows the rules. He's just a fucking nut, and he's just I want to be Cactus Jack's partner, no one else is. So he beats the shit out of Parker, literally just brutalizes him for a minute right there in the locker room. No one's trying to step in and help him. Poor Buddy Lee, Parker's just laid out. So we got the three guys in the ring. And of course, this is a double ring setup. Just we got three of them in the ring, and then out comes Abdul the Butcher. He's going to join him, and of course, the referee stopped him. Right, no, you can't do that. So then, essentially, what we got is a handicap match. It's Steamboat and Champion against Jack. Jack holds his own for a bit, and I'm not going to say it's completely one-sided, but it pretty much was. For the most part, faces would get it. But then at one point, out comes Sergeant Buddy Parker. Like, he is limping out there, and he's like, I'm going to do this. And then Abdullah jumps him again and just beats him down and takes like his little stick with a skull on it or whatever the fuck it is and starts hitting him in the head. Now, I don't think that was like, I don't know what it was. I mean, I'm guessing it was just probably a plastic, which probably didn't feel good. But dude, he whacks him in the head like 10 times. And I'm like, God damn, like that's just fucking brutal. Gave me a headache just watching it. Beats him down to nothing. And of course, the referee's finally getting pulled off. So I was like, oh wow. So in the ring, it's just Jack getting his ass handed to him. And throughout the whole match, like the story they're telling here, is, Sergeant Billy Parker, he's crawling to the ring. He's not getting up and limping. No, he's crawling. He's crawling to the ring. And their commentators are, what they're trying to say is like, well, he could easily just quit right now. Don't want, would blame him, but it's like, he doesn't get very many opportunities. And I love that part of the story. They're like, this guy is someone who fights on our he wrestles on our secondary shows. So at this point, Nitro's already up and running, so I'm guessing, Saturday night, probably worldwide, maybe main event or something like that. I don't know. Whatever programming WCW had at the time. He's not hitting the major, the major leagues just yet. He's in like the Superstars, the Velocity, Saturday Night Heat, packages ahead. So as he's crawling, they're saying like, this guy doesn't get to showcase his skills very often. In fact, he doesn't even have the greatest win-loss record. But this is like the one night, he was lucky enough to get his name drawn out of the Battle Bowl itself. And guess what? He could shine, and Abdul took it from him. Abdul the Butcher just took it from him. And I thought that was really kind of cool. So I'm like, that's kind of how it is. Like literally him and, I'm not sure how popular Todd Champion was. I just know in the grand scheme of things, here in 2017, Todd Champion's not a name I know. So it was just kind of like these two guys are kind of plucked, luckily, into this thing, and then Parker gets kind of taken away from him. And so he's crawling. Like he wants to make it to this match. He wants to win and move on and try to rest up before the big main event battle royal. So he finally makes it, and he's crawling up the steps into the first ring that's already empty because they're wrestling in the second ring. And he's crawling across that ring. He finally gets to the other ring, and like Cactus, he gets himself pulled up. And dude, the crowd is behind him. Like seriously, the crowd, like mid-crawl in the entrance ramp, is cheering him on. They're like, Parker. And you're like, oh wow. He climbs up the rope, pulls himself on the rope, and then Jack comes over and just tags him. And then throws him in. Brings him in the hard way. And I was like, what the fuck? Jack just leaves. I guess he just assumed he wasn't going to win anyways. And he's like, I'm not getting pinned. Fuck it, I'm not getting pinned at all. You're in here now. And Parker gets up, stumbles around, right into a flying crossbody from Ricky Dragon Steamboat. 1, 2, 3. Steamboat and Champion win and move on. Wow. What the fuck? There you go. As far as fallout from this match, of course, Steamboat and Champion would go on to the main event. However, neither would win, as Sting would be the overall winner of the night. So what did I think about this match? I enjoyed it. I really did. I wasn't expecting much. In fact, out of the two matches that we did this weekend, we did the Warrior British Bulldog last night, and then tonight we're doing this one. I was looking forward to that one. I was like, Warlord and British Bulldog, yes. This match, Like, I just figured it'll be some boring-ass tag match. I didn't realize there was, like, this whole, like, he gets beat down, he's trying to make it back to the ring. I mean, that's a great fucking story right there. I love it. I was not expecting that. And I'm not gonna lie, the wrestling itself is okay. There's nothing really spectacular, nothing really blew me away. It was the story. It was literally just the shenanigans going on outside the ring that really compelled it for me. So, for that alone, I'm giving it a thumbs up. The Battle Bowl is one of those things I need to sit down and watch in its entirety. I've yet to watch. I've watched like key matches or, whatever I'm reviewing. But it's just like, I never sit down and actually watch a full pay-per-view Battle Bowl. There's no excuse. It's on the network. I can watch it now I want, but just can't. I just never get around to it, so, I don't know. But yeah, there it is. There's the match right there. Stephen Teddy Bear, what'd you think about the match? I thought it was A-okay. Well, thank you, Stephen Teddy Bear. That's our review right there. Let us know what you thought of this match in the comment section down below. And guys, tune in next week. Next week, we're going to be figuring out who the mid-card maniac of 1991 is. So that's all I got. Guys, thank you for watching. Till next time.